This guy that we're all curious about is referred to as the little horn in Daniel chapter 7. Look at verse 8, and look also at verses 25, 26, and 27. My favorite title for this guy is the Lawless One, because that really defines what he is. He's completely lawless. And you'll see that reference in the book of 2 Thessalonians. Look at chapter 2, verse 7, and also verses 9 and 10. In the book of Zechariah, in the Old Testament, just to the left of Matthew in the New Testament, look at chapter 11, verse 17. And here he's called the worthless shepherd. Here's where we see that his right eye is darkened. Some versions say that his right eye is blinded. Some versions say his right eye is very dim. There's something about his right eye. It also says that his arm will be withered. Other versions say it'll be dried up. It doesn't say his right arm or his left arm. We don't know which arm it is. And then also, relative to this, in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 3, says that his head seems to have a fatal wound. Abba Father reveals things to his children in season. There are a lot of things in prophecies that don't make sense until their time is in the present, and then all of a sudden they make great sense. Here are some that are easy to understand. From the book of Daniel, chapter 8, verse 23, it says that he will understand dark sentences. Other versions say that he is the master of intrigue. He understands riddles, that he understands hidden things. This is a personality trait to watch for. Again, from Daniel chapter 8, verse 25, this one's interesting. It says that he causes deceit to prosper, and that he destroys those who are prosperous. He's also called in other versions the master of deception. This guy is a liar. This guy is going to be very successful with his lies. Again, another easy one is from Daniel chapter 7, verse 8, that says that he is boastful. He's got a loud mouth, or he's a proud attitude about himself. Daniel chapter 9, verse 27. It says that this lawless one is going to confirm or strengthen a 7-year peace treaty. He doesn't create this peace treaty. He doesn't come up with it. He doesn't introduce it. It's already existing. And he strengthens it. He confirms it. Now, oddly enough, there is a 7-year peace treaty already in place through the European Union, and they number their documents. This document, this 7-year peace treaty, it's document number 666. But Daniel chapter 7, verse 8 says that he rises among 10 kings. This is referring to the revived Roman Empire. Rome has never been defeated. It just kind of broke apart. And the scriptures tell us that the Roman Empire is going to be revived. Now, I'm not sure. It could be the European Union. It could also be the United Nations. It might also be this 10-nation common stock market. Henry Kissinger, very prominent political figure in modern history, is now one of the power players in the European Union. And he said with his own mouth that President Obama is the guy to head up the European Union, which means that he's saying he would be the one world leader. I don't know, wait and see. According to Revelation chapter 13, verses 1 and 2, this lawless one will become the leader, one world leader. Again, in Revelation chapter 13, verses 11 and 12, it says that this lawless one will be promoted by a religious partner. In Revelation, this lawless one is referred to as a beast, and there are two beasts. One is political, that's this lawless one that we're talking about, and the other one is a religious leader. There's a real interesting prophecy by a guy known as Saint Malachi. He made this prophecy in the year 1139. So, he had a vision concerning all the popes in history from his time forward. And his vision is completely accurate on every count. In this vision, he says that there will be a total of 112 popes. Pope number 112 will be the pope who's in position when this lawless one is, running his game. And guess what number the present pope is? Number 111. So there's only one more. The power of lawlessness is being restrained until the Holy Spirit is taken out of the way. And that's what people call the rapture. The proper word is harpazo. But once that happens, the secret power of lawlessness is no longer restrained. And then the next verse, if I'm right, it's verse 8. It says, "And then the lawless one will be revealed." At that point, you won't need to listen to this video anymore, because you will know who the lawless one is. He's going to be revealed. When is he revealed? What does it mean that he's revealed? Is it that, we can recognize all these things I just spoke of? I don't know. But I do know this. Once he enters the temple, and this guy is also going to help Israel rebuild the temple, and they're ready to go. They have everything done. All they have to do is assemble it. They have over 500 priests in training. They have all of the implements and the menorah. I think the menorah is like $3 million worth of gold. Well, these things are ready to go. This lawless one is going to help Israel rebuild the temple. So that's another sign to watch for. But he is going to enter the Holy of Holies, and he's going to defile the temple, and he's going to proclaim himself to be God. That is, I'm sure, like when it says, and then the lawless one will be revealed, and I ask that question, what does it mean for him to be revealed? How do we know what event that is? I'm not sure what event it could be, but I do know out of all of them, certainly once he defiles the temple and proclaims himself to be God, that's it, he's revealed. God bless.